Are we rolling? I believe we are. Okay, this is a mess, my desk. Ugh. Hello, people of the internet, people who watch my channel, and people who like things. Today I haven't done a video like this in a while where I just show you stuff I bought from the store, but I went to Ross today. I don't know if you know what Ross is. It's like a resale store where they take old clothing and old stuff that never got sold at other stores and they just put it there and discount the price, and you can buy it there for a discounted price. And the one I went to had a butt ton of stuff, and I bought that stuff and I brought it here. Well, not all of that stuff, but the coolest stuff I could find. And I'm going to be showing it off to you because that's what I want to do. We're going to open some of it, see if it's worth what the money I paid for it. I paid about 38 bucks for all of it, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out the first thing and show you what it is. Alright, so the first thing I bought are these acrylic paint markers. Now, I think these are going to be good quality because, actually, if you look here, by the way, this is a box I customized for my paint markers. As you can see, I put Spider-Man. I used paint markers, but as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of Posca, or if you haven't known, on my channel I do a lot of Posca artwork recently with my new paint pens, and I have a lot of Posca markers, but I bought these Artist Law fake ones. They're like not real Posca brand, but they work fairly well. I got them from Michaels, and they're not bad quality. Like, the paint works almost as well as Posca does. And these look like they're the same cap, same type, so I'm sure these are going to be good to use. I got them for $8 at Ross, and we're going to just open them up here and see exactly what we're getting into here. I'm not keeping this case, but I've needed some more colors, and this one had a lot of different shades of colors that I was needing. So now I've got these colors. We got white, yellow, orange, or bright orange, orange, red, pink, purple, blue, green, silver, gold, and black. They look a little weird because I got my colored lighting on, so it's looks a little strange, but there they are. Let me get them situated. Okay, so far the outside of the markers looks pretty high quality. They're not like, the stuff isn't coming off the label, and the lid, like, the lids actually stay on there securely, which is very good. As you know, I shook these up just a little bit. They probably didn't get bought from a store, so it's a good chance some of these might be dried up, but that's fine. I know a little hack for reactivating paint markers if you just put a little water in and let them sit overnight. But it looks like these have, okay, so you can take out the tip just in case you might need to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this orange here just to see what the qualities of these are. Okay, that activated really quick. So the tips are very rough, a lot rougher than Posca, I think, but that's not terrible. Yeah, and the paint comes out as I expected it to. So it's a little bit more watery than the Posca markers, but I think these will work great, and you might see them in future videos, but I'm going to activate the rest of these later. But yeah, it's a good, nice big set of them, and I can add them to my big box here. And these are the loudest thing ever. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, now I've got more colors. Goodness gracious, there's like sawdust all over my desk here. But yeah, so probably gonna be using those in future artworks as well. I don't know why there's a giant Sharpie. Okay, that was one short item. Let's actually get into the more in-depth stuff. All right, next up we have some action figures. Now, I like going to Ross to find some action figures, and the one I went to had a ton of Best Action or Royal Subjects figures. Now, if you don't know Royal Subjects, they make pretty high quality action figures. Like, this is their Matteo Santaluco, I don't know what its name is, Michelangelo, and you know, they got decent articulation and really good sculpting, and they were like, this guy was like 10 bucks I think when I got him originally, so they're pretty good value for what you get. And they had a bunch of them there. I don't know why there's so many of them there, but they had a bunch of these guys, and I got the two coolest looking ones. I have the Shredder here, and this guy glows in the dark, so that's cool. Let me turn down this lighting here. Let me make it more. Man, that's every rainbow light in the world. Oh, and blinking lights. Okay. Sorry for those who have epilepsy. It's probably a nightmare video for you. Now it's turning it off. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, they came in. This one came in this green package. I do not have a Shredder yet, but I do have a couple best action figures. I just have this guy, and then I have a Leonardo that looks like the original cartoon from the 80s. Here's the head for him so that we get a sort of idea of what it looks like. But they had a lot of these guys. They had a full set of the 80s cartoon ones, but I didn't get those. I just got 2 action figures, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna open this guy up. He seems to have a lot of stuff in here. So I'm gonna open him up, and we're gonna check it out and see if he was worth the $10 I paid for him. All right. So the packaging is really nice. Like, I like the green and the purple, but apparently this guy's limited edition. Oh, it's got a collector's card that's limited edition. Let's get that out first here. So here it is. Get all this tape and off of it. Shredder. Wow. This is super cool. I like Royal Subjects because they make action figures that can also be played with like toys. So like, they're good quality, but they're not like so good quality to the point they're fragile and gonna break a lot. But okay, he just fell out. So we have an extra head here, which is extremely well sculpted. I like his face. I think they could have done some better with the paint on his face for the skin, but apart from that, the sculpting is really good if it will focus. There it goes. Yeah, he's got a nice screaming face. He has looks like 3 sets of hands, including the ones on his character here. So he's got these awesome knife hands that you can get a lot of poses with. And here's the figure itself. He also comes with, I think, 1 sword. Maybe a sword fell out, but 1 samurai sword and these 2 little knife side things, which are also really well sculpted. And they feel like nice quality. I mean, they're still a little fragile, but nice quality plastic that's not going to break immediately, you know. Now, let me move this package out of the way. Yeah, he only came with 1 sword. So here's the character itself, and I do like Shredder as a character. I like this. It's like a nice mix between like modern day Shredder and comic Shredder, you know. So you get like the brighter colors, but you get the more modernized look, which I think is really cool. He's got the nice arm things there. I thought this cape was soft goods for a sec. It's not. It's just hard plastic, but it's still flexible, so you can get it. You know, it's not going to be in the way. And these figures. Oh. Okay, so that's one problem I have with every single figure I get from Royal Subjects is the legs always pop off if I try to put them up too high. The legs will always pop up no matter what I do. Oh, this one's gonna be a pain to get back in, is it? Okay, that happens with this guy all the time. Watch, his legs should pop off pretty easy if you try to move it up too much. There goes. See, so yeah, their legs will. The legs of the characters pop off, which is, you know, a little aggravating, but there are some, like, you know, some problems with these figures sometimes. Like, look at that double knee joint, that's kind of ugly, but apart from that, the sculpt is really well done, like all the texturing. Definitely think there could have been a little bit more paint wash going through it, but, you know, it is what it is, and it looks cool enough, so I like this figure. Hold on, how do I get his hand to move? Because it's on like a ball peg. There it goes. Yeah, so the articulation on these is usually pretty good, apart from the legs that usually pop off if you try to move them. But they got some. Oh, there's almost no bend. He's super tight up here. He won't go at all. But yeah, I think this guy glows in the dark. So if I can get him to light up real quick, we can turn off the lights and see what it looks like. But let me just see. Is there anything else? I don't think he has any butterfly joints. No, there's like no butterfly joints on this. Just his arm, but these figures are like pretty good quality, and the sculpt they're like really cool and just fun figures. And if you see them at Ross, then you should probably pick them up because they're pretty cool. And I don't know if I want to swap his hands. These are a little flimsy. He's knives on his hands. They're kind of just there. They kind of flop around, but you know. Then he's got a sword. Let me put the sword in his hand. Actually, I want that in there. If it'll get in there. Get in there. Stupid sword won't do its... Okay, whatever. You know what? That's something for me to fiddle with later. I want to pop on his new head, his extra head, too. Okay, well, there's the head. So, yeah, that's a decent figure there, and I really like it. But I'm going to turn off the lights and see if he's going to be glow in the dark. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I'm going to turn off the lamp, and then turn off his ring light. Oh, wow, yeah, he does glow. That's super cool. Oh, and his head glows. Oh, all of his weapons glow. I don't know if you can tell, but that's the sword right there glowing. And then here's his head. It's not really on screen anymore. You can't even see him. Okay, there's him. And then here's the head. I don't know why my camera won't pick it up very well. Okay, well, everything glows. You can kind of see it here. But his head is glowing in real life, but you can't really see it on camera. But yeah, that's super cool. I really like this. And if you see this figure, you might want to pick it up because it's just a really decent Shredder figure. It's very hard to find actually good ones because not a lot of companies make them. But yeah, Shredder, and I love this figure. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I like his long purple cape there too. So yeah, that's the first figure, and I think I got my money's worth. $10 for a trading card and all of the accessories it came with, I think is more than worth it. So let me move on to the next item here. Let me put the camera back. You can see Shredder there. All right, so this is the last figure I got. It's another Royal Subjects one, and this is Dark Leonardo. Leonardo, okay. Leonardo. Yeah. So I got this one just because it looks super cool. I mean, look at the artwork and just all of that cool black, like the monochromatic with the black on there, just looks super cool. So he came with a bunch of accessories too, so I'm gonna get him open and then take him out. And he also comes with a trading card. This one doesn't glow in the dark, but again, you get that greenish packaging, which I really like. All right, let's get him out here. I think I got this bag to put my trash in. Okay, so here's the trading card. Has that awesome artwork on it. Oh, it puts a picture of the figure on it. Okay. I don't know if the other one did that, did it? Oh, it did. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see that before. How do I get this open? Because it's like taped weirdly. Oh, no, it's not. There it goes. I want to move all of this nonsense out of the way because it's in my view, in my way. Oh, goodness, I'm dropping things. Okay. So he's got two bandanas. You usually get two because they'll probably get lost, but this guy came with two. They're in his bag, but the bandanas are on ball joints and you can have them articulate, which is cool. He gets an extra head, which is very cool. I think action figure companies should definitely do more of that, putting more and more stuff into their toys, because a lot of the time it's not really, like, especially Marvel Legends, you don't really get that much. But here's the figure, and this thing is just awesome. Look at that. He's got a huge arm knife thing. I can't move his arm because it's so stiff. And I broke it off. Wow, I broke it off immediately.